Now that Brutal Company Minus is an official category for modded high quota runs, I decided to familiarize myself with the mod and version 64 by doing the Iron Man challenge, where I have to go to every moon in order without dying. It's been a while since I've played Lethal Company, and I learned that a lot of my favorite stuff has been taken out of the game, so you'll hear me share my opinions on that throughout this run. Despite that though, I'll still be sticking with Lethal Company for the time being, and I plan on shooting for solo spots on the modded high quota leaderboards, so follow me on Twitch to catch my sessions live and subscribe to the channel here to watch them afterwards. But that's all I have for the intro, so let's get into the video. I've completed it in version 40 where it ends in Titan, but I haven't completed a solo Iron Man otherwise. I've mostly been focused on creating different versions of the Iron Man challenge, not so focused on completing the challenge itself. But we're gonna see if we can get one under our belt. First try Brutal Company Minus. We get a beehive right away also. Worth 45? What a fantastic beehive, and we miss it too. Yeah, so solo is pretty rough. A lot more difficult than before version 50. But it's not impossible either. Before my break too, Purple the Proto completed the hardcore Iron Man challenge, like the original one, the Eclipse only Iron Man challenge in version 62, which is pretty sick. But as far as like the speedrun hardcore Iron Man challenge goes, where you have to complete one quota per moon, I'm not even sure if that's possible solo. The numbers make sense. But then you have to get like an ideal run also at this. Jesus Christ. Min roll is 40? I didn't even realize it went down to 40. I thought the min roll was like 55 or 56. I feel like it going below that is a Brutal Company thing, but maybe I just misremembered or something. Brutal Company is going to make the predictions more difficult. I don't think the predictions should be too easy, you know. I think that's fine. I think that makes it more exciting even when it's less predictable. Yeah, so I've changed the way I'm running ads on the streams now. So instead of having a pre-roll ad at the beginning whenever people join, it's just gonna be a 3-minute ag segment every hour. So I thought I had to manually run those, but I guess it's just I manually set the time when they run. That's intended so for people who are new to the stream, they can kind of just join and check it out without having to sit through an ad first to see if they like what they see. I guess that's the actual meta for people. So if you ever check out a new streamer or something and you don't get an ad right away, that's what they're doing. Wait, what? Oh, this actually has indoor bees. I've wanted this for a long time actually. I don't like the amount of bees that I'm getting here, but oh no. Wait. I think I have those ones are kind of be difficult to run. I think I'm gonna go run the ones at main probably. I don't even know how many I get, so I'm gonna have to be careful about roaming bees also. That bee on the door is kind of devious. Hopefully there's none right here at the main entrance. What a way to start though. It's not gonna give me other bees. What is this V40 indoor fog? Sure I haven't been replaced by an evil twin? I have no way to confirm nor deny that suspicion, unfortunately. But the Chef Austin stream is back, at least for now. Let's see. Got a room here. Maybe I can run a beehive in here. Maybe I think I just have to send one of those beehives at, well, it's gonna be tough because I already have 2 beehives and I've taken a lot of damage already. I don't know if I can take 3 beehives worth of damage now. Because beehives do like 10 ticks of damage, I think. And if I get critical, I recover to 25. So I can take 1 tick of damage from each beehive that I currently have. But if I have a 3rd one, then I'll take 30 damage instead, and that's not good. As far as anything happened, as far as right now, I got indoor bees on the first day of my Iron Man run with Brutal Company Minus, which I'm playing with because Brutal Company Minus is allowed for modded high quota runs, so kind of just feeling out this mod and seeing what it has to offer. Apparently it offers indoor bees. As far as taking a break from Lethal Company, mostly just wanted to... I mostly just got burnt out from playing the game and doing the whole content thing, and I took a break just to be a gamer for a little bit. Played Dead by Daylight in my time away, and even made some Dead by Daylight videos. But I think I've been away for long enough now. I don't think the YouTube algorithm's been trash. It's just that's just kind of how the YouTube algorithm works. I don't think I've made like the most compelling Dead by Daylight content ever, and the views show. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Okay, that's probably the only beehive I'm gonna be able to get, honestly. Do I like roguelike games? Yeah, I do. Oh wait, you can't even do this jump? They took this oh, I'm uninstalling again, actually. You can't take that away from me. Why'd they take that? Okay, I guess. I just realized that my whole thing about taking 3 ticks of bee damage doesn't even apply, because the bees that I stole this from aren't even outside with me. The bees are not in the room with me at the moment. But yeah, I think I could have put a lot more effort into my Dead by Daylight videos for it to get more views. But I kind of just made quick and easy compilations to show my friends, which is like, you know, the main reason why I even made gaming videos in the first place. I usually just make, but like before Lethal Company and before I started gaining a following doing this stuff, I just enjoyed making compilations of cool or funny stuff that happened, and my Dead by Daylight sabbatical was kind of my way of leaning back into that. And I still make the videos to show people, and then if anything happens in that time where Dead by Daylight takes off on my channel, then I can lean into it a bit more. And yeah, it was kind of a cool experiment to see. For people who aren't doing YouTube or are kind of new to it, the videos kind of performed as expected. But if I compare the views on my YouTube video or Dead by Daylight videos to the views I was getting before Lethal Company, I was still like 10-20xing the views on my Dead by Daylight stuff. It just doesn't look good compared to Lethal Company. But that doesn't matter too much to me. Yeah, title, thumbnail, and the first like 5 seconds of your video, even the first like first 1 second, first 5 seconds, all that stuff matters a lot. And I also, the thing with Dead by Daylight too is I didn't do my market research as to what kind of Dead by Daylight stuff performs well. I went the opposite route, where I was playing Dead by Daylight and I was just uploading videos, which isn't a winning strategy for YouTube. I knew that, but again, I was leaning more into being a gamer who makes videos rather than a content creator who plays video games. And then I started feeling the content angle again for Dead by Daylight, and I was like, okay, well if I'm gonna do content, I might as well build up Lethal Company. Because the real thing is I'm mostly just waiting for Forsaken Frontiers because I want to full send that. And I thought about him like, okay, well, me kind of just nerfing my YouTube channel by uploading Dead by Daylight that doesn't perform isn't going to do well for when I start uploading Forsaken Frontiers. So I need to start treating YouTube a bit more seriously again. And part of that is why I'm back to Lethal Company as well. The Forsaken Frontiers stuff, though, is taking a lot of time. Because I'm going through a lot of footage, and I'm also, like, putting some care into scripting and everything. So, I want to make sure I do it right, but I also got to make sure I do it in the first place. We're almost a month out from Forsaken Frontiers, and I think that's going to be, like, good timing to start dropping stuff. Luck is for sure a factor, right? Like, I'm glad that there's someone here who understands. Oh shit, I have 2 beehives. My timing's off. I get this. Oh, I forgot I had 2 beehives. I was yapping too much. Would be sad if Austin started clickbaiting. So, I mean, it's a fine line between having an effective title and thumbnail and clickbaiting, and it just depends how people perceive it. Even like the titles that I've used, people have like been like, dude, Austin, stop clickbaiting. But I'm like, okay, but people wouldn't have clicked on this if it wasn't effective. So there's that. As far as luck goes, I feel like the more you upload, the luck, like the more chances you have for luck as well. And for people who aren't uploading to YouTube, I don't think it makes sense to upload like 1 video or 10 videos and try to be lucky. At that point, it's just inexperience. I mean, I have almost 500 videos on just this channel and have uploaded a lot more before that. And by me uploading low effort stuff, that's just me trying to be lucky. But I can definitely curate stuff a bit more and have it be less luck based. I should do a variety of horror games. I'm considering it. I want to start with doing videos on all the lethal likes, I guess, or horror extraction titles. That's going to be part of my strategy leading into Forsaken Frontiers. Like something I want to do later this stream is play Kletka, which is the Russian Lethal Company elevator game that I only know about because Roy streamed it once, actually. And I remember watching a video of this guy who played all the different lethal likes, and his top 2 that weren't Lethal Company were Murky Divers and Kletka. And I saw that Murky Divers got an update, a pretty big one actually, since the last time I played, so I'll probably revisit it. But I wasn't a big fan of the Murky Divers enemy design, I guess, because it was all you kind of play against them all the same. You just kind of dodge dive and use EMPs the whole time, no matter what enemy you find. But Kletka seems interesting. And yeah. It seems the most promising, other than Forsaken Frontiers. I'm probably biased, though, when it comes to Forsaken Frontiers, so I'm trying to... I want to at least give the other ones that seem promising a go before, you know, I start hard pushing Forsaken Frontiers. I mean, I'm going to be hard pushing Forsaken Frontiers anyway, but I think it's fair to give all of them a chance. Def, check out Lucky Tower Ultimate. The thing with roguelite games is that, at least from what I've seen, is that a lot of them don't perform too well on YouTube. Unless you're like Northern Lion, Alexa Plays, or someone who's built their brand around roguelites. Not off the table, though. I mean, after Forsaken Frontiers, after I broke the seal of introducing variety by playing that game, I'm like, okay, I'm going to be more open to doing other things other than Lethal Company. I think that would keep me sane also, by just not full sending Lethal Company over and over and over again. Made in Fairland is doing an awesome job. Fantastic. Like, I'm really... Whatever I can do to promote, like, a successful launch, I'll be doing. Especially in this next month or so. I'm definitely cooking up some stuff to put that game into a good light. And honestly, that's the main reason why I'm here playing Lethal Company today. It's kind of just positioning myself for my YouTube to be strong enough to push something like that. It's gonna be my first objective playing and uploading Forsaken. So I'm gonna start with uploading video, like guide videos, and helping people understand what's going on in Forsaken Frontiers. It's always it's tried and true that when a new game comes out, that people who upload guides and just general introductory videos, that they do well, more so than gameplay ones. Like when I uploaded a Murky Diver's beginner guide, there was no such thing as a Murky Diver beginner guide, and that's the only variety video that has outperformed my Lethal Company stuff. I think it has like, I mean, it doesn't have a crazy amount of views, but it has significantly more compared to my variety stuff. Like normally when I upload variety, I get less than 1,000 views on that, but that one has like 14,000 and counting. And I think that's pretty dope. If I can get that kind of viewership for Forsaken Frontiers, then I'm doing something right, I think. It was funny when I said that I was kind of getting burnt out of Lethal Company, that Zeekerss kind of announced that at the same time. So it seems like even the creator himself is positioning himself for a pivot. So, I mean, I'm just happy that Lethal Company was as big as it is for as long as it has been. So I said it in my previous Lethal Company video that I was expecting Lethal Company to only be relevant for like a month and then for everyone to move on, but Lethal Company has a pretty solid player base, and I think it will continue to for a while. And I think it's cool that people can enjoy this game still, and that there's even new players coming into the game. But I still think that I've done almost everything that I think is worth doing in this game. And other than collaborate with certain people, but most of the people I even want to collaborate with, they're gonna be playing Forsaken Frontiers with me on October 21st anyway. So it's like, it's not even that high of a priority for me to like play Lethal Company with them, you know? I'm not even entirely interested in expanding my Lethal Company repertoire at this point. Or at least like group play. I'd much rather people be down to play with me for Forsaken Frontiers. So I will be playing a lot of that. I've been like, Dead by Daylight was kind of just my way of filling that hole of Forsaken Frontiers. And it was working for a while. And honestly, I'm probably still gonna play Dead by Daylight. What is this? What is this? You guys see that? Zeekerss sent the ops after me. He's like, oh, you ain't gonna play Lethal Company? Bet, I'm gonna put turrets right in your face. That's what defectors deserve. I think it's fine that if Lethal Company doesn't get many updates. I mean, even if he was updating, my plan, at least for the time being, is to play, to down patch a bit more. And if it wasn't for this modded stuff, this modded high quota, I'd probably be playing version 40 right now anyway. Just because I really do miss just like the Lethal Company that I started playing with. I didn't get to say it on record yet, since my assurance run got cooked, audio-wise, but I said in that run that now that it's been a while and I've had time with the new stuff, I'm actually not even a big fan of like the new maps, like Adamance, Artifice, Embryon. And I really like the flow of going from Experimentation to Titan that the pre-V50 had. Not that I didn't think that the stuff that got added were cool additions, it's just not my personal preference. And I think enough time has passed for me to express that opinion. I kind of get why the speedrunners down patch now. I mean, the only reason I wasn't heavy on down patching is because as a YouTuber okay, I already did this, Rodeo, I already know what's over here. Is because as a content creator, it's kind of your prerogative to play the new stuff. What the okay, I'll take this. Playing the new stuff just gets more views. It is what it is. I do like Artifice though. Artifice is fun. I just don't, like, in my head, it just doesn't have the same end game weight or end of session weight that Titan had. And that's probably nostalgia factor at this point. Like, people who joined V50 and afterwards probably like Artifice more than Titan, or probably don't even really give a shit about Titan. But Titan was played a pretty big role in a lot of my early Lethal Company sessions. So I have like a soft spot for it, you know. I didn't necessarily hate the new stuff. But I also and it was fun for a while still. But I think after Kidnapper Fox got introduced, it really made me look at things and evaluate what I enjoy and didn't enjoy. Kidnapper Fox probably the thing I enjoyed the absolute least in all of Lethal Company. I don't care like how consistently you could kill it or anything, but that I just don't think that was good for my personal play experience. It's just that like I knew that in like even while playing all the new stuff, once I learned that you could down patch to I'm also realizing I'm doing an Iron Man. I don't think I collected enough. Whatever, fuck it. In my head, I'm like, once I run out of new stuff to cover, I'm probably going to down patch to a version of the game that I fully enjoy. Because I'm not a big fan of modding, to be honest. I mean, I'm pretty rich, coming from someone who's literally playing on Brutal Company right now. But I mean, look how different the game... Look how different the game is with Brutal Company. It's not even that different. But, I don't know. Yeah, if Tree Strat gets cooked on Adamance, Adamance is done for. Don't like how none of the high quota players aren't giving the new update a chance. It is what it is. I mean, you see Roy in here trying to play V64 high quota, but a lot of the... It seems... I mean, I haven't really been in touch with like the high quota culture. I just been kind of doing my own thing over here on the side, doing the casual high quota runs. I don't think it's not a think thing. I've never been in the run for the world record ever, but it seems like the people who are in it for the world record are taking it very seriously, and part of playing the game seriously is playing in the versions where you have the best chance. So it's like and I think that's the difference, or one of the main differences between myself and some of the high quota world record runners. They're playing to like push their performance in game to the top, to the highest level, regardless if it's quote unquote good for content. I think top level play is just by default great for content. But that's not a realm that I'm going to compete in, and I don't think it's one that I've ever desired to. Flying car jump is super awesome though. It's something that I've wanted to learn for sure. And now that Ocals has the Cruiser Flight School video out, I might endeavor to do that. Mineshaft killed high quota speedruns for time. Everyone seems to just die in tunnels. Well, there you have it. Mineshaft is probably cooler for casual play. It's funny though, because even among casual players, I've heard that they don't like Mineshaft. And for every update leading up to Mineshaft, everyone's like, when Zeeker's gonna add a new interior, blah 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 blah. Zeeker's finally added one. I actually kind of like the design of it from a casual standpoint. And then it just kind of got shit on. So if Experience Wall was patched, does that mean all wall climb tech has been patched? Val fire exit has been patched. Offense jumps have been patched. A lot of the cool jumps that people do have been patched. Okay, well, speaking of Val jump, I got Val eclipsed, so we're gonna go play eclipsed Val with no help. Watch your step, but outside. Also in V64, he made it so that Val isn't okay, well, hold on. Can I outplay a giant with these mines somehow? Val is no longer basically guaranteed a mine shaft. It has a lot more. I think it's like 55% factory and then 40% mine shaft now. So now there's literally almost no reason to go to Val for most people. 117 Beehive is kind of spicy. Why did I come down here? I can't even do this. Oh well, whatever. We're going directly into the network. We get mineshaft anyway. Never punished. Or always punished, rather. I don't know, depends how you see it. We get a yield sign. Val hates me, it seems. Locked, locked, locked. Huh? What is going on here? Alright guys, you're about to see the most insane run, Val run, Eclipsed Val run of your life. Eclipsed Val with a giant and landmines outside and 3 soccer balls and a yield sign. I don't even care anymore. This... If I'm able to do this... whatever. This is fine, this is fine. Soccer ball set off landmine. Wait a minute. I think you're onto something. Question is, do I bring the yield sign before I kill the giant? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna want all the stamina I can get here. I also need to find a landmine that I'm gonna kill him on too. Alright, come and get me. Well, not you, but... Where's my other soccer ball? I left it back there. Just kill the giant with a yield sign? True. True. Wait. If you come down there, I'm cooked. Wait, fuck, I'm cooked, I'm cooked, I'm cooked. Low-key, I'm cooked. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wait, that worked better than I thought it would. Wait, is there a second one, though? They don't call me the Messi of Lethal Company for nothing. That kills him though, right? Surely that kills him? If it burns, it kills, good. If that didn't kill, then I would've been very sad. It's burnt? Never picked the giant up off the grill. Who needs Val jump anyway? I do have, I do think I have an angle where I can make the Dead by Daylight content perform a bit more on YouTube. It's just gonna take a bit more effort on my part. And also a bit more playing as well. Because the only thing about playing Dead by Daylight in a group is that I can't focus on commentary like I do when I play Lethal Company. I have to focus more on, like, communicating with the team and stuff. Which is fine, and as a gamer, I prefer that more. But when I watch Dead by Daylight content, I like watching people play and give their their input. Which is why, like, I considered for another angle towards the end of this stream to play a bit of Killer. Because then Killer I have to play solo by default. And I'll be able to talk my way through the gameplay. Also, like, it seems like kicking soccer balls up is not a thing. Actually, I think running these soccer balls might be a throw. Because I have beehives that are worth 119. And I don't have... Okay, hold on. This is actually really dangerous. Because if they drop me on a landmine, I'm just kind of dead. Also need to find out where my next... Okay, this is getting real bad. It's getting worse. Oh god. Wait, I think I have to aggro. Okay, hold on. No, wait, will they kick soccer balls too? Wait, this isn't good. I'm Unless they want to take it now. Take that one, take that one. I dare you. Okay. No! Okay. I was cooking for a little bit and then I got cooked myself. I thought I must have been a little inaccurate with that, I guess, because the soccer ball had to have rolled off the landmine for it to explode there. Oh well. Let's try again. Okay, lock in, Austin. Look at that immediate start. Very mindful. Pretty... Oh, scan? 15 objects? What?
Welcome to your...
Wait, Marketplace is ablaze with these discounts. I only have 60 credits though. Belt bag. Wait, jetpack and takey pack are different? Why did I get the takey pack then? Earlier. Do I just get the belt bag now? Oh, whatever. I can get belt bag, stun grenade. I'm not even using items, bro. Let's just save the money. It fell through the landmine? That's sick. Takey pack is guaranteed jetpack. Oh, okay. And then jetpack is percentage. Gotcha. I just didn't even notice the takey pack on the store last time. That's kind of cool though that you can buy it separately. If Zeekers ever takes away this fire exit entrance from me, I don't know what I'll do. Please let me continue to enter experimentation from one staircase below. Wow, this is a pretty empty big room, isn't it? Like there's nothing there. Okay, well, where's my point buttons? Playing in V40 put the point buttons back on 1 and 2 for me. Why do I... Oh, you know what? I think I have point and dance on 6 and 7 instead of 1 and 2. Because it used to conflict with certain mods that I played with. I don't remember which ones, but... Oh, there was a mod where you can kind of set your inventory slots to 1 through 4 hotkeys, I guess. Which I don't play with anymore, but Dance and Point has always been on 6 and 7 for me since then. It should just default to 0, for real. I agree. Especially since you can buy it as a separate item anyway. Like, having it as a roll is kind of strange. But I guess some people would probably never endeavor to buy a takey pack on their own, because that's a big investment to spend on something that you don't know what it does. So when you roll into it and have to deal with it, I guess that's one way to experience it, even if it's not your choice. There's 15 objects here, which is pretty interesting. I'm not buying it, but there is 15 objects. Was the Vow Jump patched this version? It was, yes. As well as a lot of fan favorite jumps in the game. Like the offense jumps and stuff. Oh, this door was locked already, I remember now. Lockpicker angle? It's discounted, who cares? Just buy one. Did I go here yet? I feel like I didn't. Wait. Don't take my stuff. I don't have that much stuff. Please leave it alone. It absolutely was one of the better techs. It was one of my favorite things to show people on Val. Oh, this is where you're... Oh, damn. I'm in danger here. I guess that was the way back. I'm already lost. Hello. Wait. I need that one. Instead of ruining fun, Zeekers should have fixed real issues. For real. There's like issues that have been in the game from the beginning that are still in here. It's funny though that no specific ones are coming to mind. Oh, you know what? One of them being like how people can't join or leave a run mid-game or rejoin it. Not being able to join a run mid-game is still kind of crazy to me. Especially with like how much multiplayer is pushed. I think it's weird that you can still, there's still a max sell. Like you can only sell 12 items at a time at the company building. I understand the scan being inefficient as part of like the theme of the company not giving the employees proper tools to work with. I remember seeing a video explaining that items being inefficient is part of like the aesthetic or whatever, or the creative vision. I can respect that a little bit. Oh, we're just here at the fire exit. So I'm gonna have to steal from you, sir. Oh, well. I do like that he fixed the jetpack. And I think 900 is an appropriate price for something so strong. Spider... Oh, well. I might have to re-roll this, guys. 'Cause I got absolutely nothing today. What was the event, even? How are the runs going? I started today's run with a high quota assurance run. And it died to one of the most random ways I probably could have ever died. Up to interpretation whether or not it was fair or not. And now we're trying Iron Man. I died on Eclipsed Vow with landmines outside. And then now I just kind of re-rolled here since I wasn't doing all too well on that experimentation. We're gonna try to go for a better start this time. I think old jetpack was fine, honestly. The only thing I didn't like about the old jetpack was the fuel thing, where if you let go while operating it, it would just like deplete fuel. But now that I've learned how to deal with it, it's not that bad of an issue. It's kind of a cool way to express skill as a jetpack user, managing your damage states also. That thing's not impossible to use. Now jetpack's just really freaking strong. I don't mind the quality of life, but also I think that there's something to be said about the old jetpack kind of matching that inefficient item aesthetic, where now it's just kind of like the strongest thing you can get ever. Oh. Exactly, it wasn't crazy hard to use. And like if the statement that the company equipment is supposed to be inefficient on purpose, then the old like pre-patch jetpack would fit the vision more of what like the company would offer its employees. And that Roy is what we like to call a skill issue, not an issue with the game. Fair enough. About the internal timers. Those people can be the TZP runners instead, I guess. Why did I do that? Guess I'm a TZP runner now. Someone's got to do it. But, you know, it's funny because Last time that I used an old jetpack on stream, I exploded because my timing was off. So I don't even know where I'm getting off saying stuff like that. Never found TZP to be useful. It was, I don't know how much it's still used in high quota, but before the cruiser was added to the game, TZP was like the main way to transfer two-handed items. It's not really useful early on, I guess, because the cost isn't really worth it, but when you're trying to push world records and whatnot, you can't just ignore two-handed scrap. And sometimes when you get a lot of it, that TZP will be the difference between whether or not you can run it all back and not. But now it seems like the cruiser's just getting a lot more value. Like, just... Are you saying it takes a skill issue to know a skill issue? I am now. That's a bar. Yeah, I came up with that bar, for sure. Speaking of skill issues, does this not make a sound when it drops anymore? Do I go back in? I feel like I didn't get a lot again. Let's see. Incoming TZP belt bag run, where I'm just TZP'd up the Wuza for the entire run. Okay, what's the... I guess the way back now is just pipe, huh? Since I can't go that way anymore. I'm just gonna keep it pushing. The real question is, can you put a belt bag inside of a belt bag? Is that a thing? Can you just make infinite inventory spaces if you put a belt bag inside of a belt bag? You can't. Then 15 TZPs is not pushing it hard enough. You need to... Unless he fixed it. Zeekers, I have one request. You've already taken Val Jump away from me. Please don't take away belt bag Matryoshka dolls tech. It's the only thing that's keeping me in version 64. Other than modded HQ. What did I get here? Almost nothing, I think. Oh, you know what? 172 is not bad. Yeah, I probably only use the pouch specifically for Iron Man runs. Like, if I think Shovel and Stun Grenade is gonna be a worthwhile combo to bring, which I have brought on Iron Man runs before, mostly to deal with giants, then belt bag has a use. But outside of that context, I don't really see myself doing that. Or I have some belt bag challenge ideas that I want to do as well. Yeah, if it held scrap, any amount of scrap. What the? This facility is rigged. What's the chance of getting mineshaft? The belt bag is just always 16 pounds, no matter what you put in it. So if you're someone who brings a lot of equipment, then belt bag is for you. And there was a time in my Lethal Company career where I've like wished for something like a belt bag. But as you can see, most of the time I don't even bring anything. Garbage lid. One idea I want to do with the belt bag is like a belt bag blackout bingo. It's like a 1v1 with someone where you have to try to store items and put it in your belt bag before the other person. And if someone buys an item, then you can't buy that item anymore. Oh, am I dead? I think I'm dead. That didn't happen. If everyone could just erase the past 15 minutes from your memory, I think that would be ideal. Yeah, Mineshaft isn't good, apparently. Water... And unfortunately, that's only the score for today, Smiling Figs. Oh wait, hey. Oh, word. 131. I'm already outperforming my last experimentation run. There's a tile set for the water tunnels that are impossible to get through. Yeah, I think that was one of them, actually. I'm gonna stick to that belief. We did die together, and part of that was also Nico blocking us in. So even if there was a way out, there wasn't a way out. I remember that instance specifically. Now, it wasn't Nico's fault that we died, but Nico being there made it impossible for us to not die. After we were already in too deep. The threshold for us being in too deep was a lot smaller than it could have been. Love blocking my friends in those tunnels. Hell yeah. Listen, if you're not griefing your friends with the new stuff on day one of an update, I don't know what you're doing. That... But then after the first time, then it's like, okay. Unless you get creative with it. Kind of like on day one of the masks being introduced. You know, it was pretty commonplace for people to put masks on. But then if you're doing that after the first session, then I feel like it's already outlived its comedic value, rather. That's a bit more. Secure door. Can be accessed from the terminal. Today years old when I learned that you can scan security doors. Just kidding. But it's not a prompt that I'm used to seeing. Oh. Can't wait to see Nico blocking us when I upload that video. Honestly, the only reason it's not uploaded yet is because I've been kind of lazy to upload an intro, or to record an intro. Because that's definitely one that merits one. I can't just kind of cut and paste a VOD to YouTube like I like doing. I mean, I know Anthran kind of did an intro, but I want to do a bit more of a formal one. Especially introducing you guys too, since prior to that I hadn't played with you or Anthran on the channel. So kind of one... Meteor showers. I actually don't know what this does. I'm just gonna assume that if I get got by a meteor, then that's not good. So let's not get got by a meteor. Is it really that dangerous though? I guess we'll find out, huh? Is it like bad? Bad, not good? That door... That door didn't even make a sound. Okay, you know it's bad when it starts messing with the in-game audio. It's sick. Cause you know what? When else that happens? Happens on March when they got too much stuff loading in. Look, those landmines aren't even making sound anymore. I think I wait this out. Wait, what was that other sound? Are those the meteors outside? Do you think he falls on a landmine and kills me? Okay. Bro, what? Oh no, that's not good at all. Wait. Okay. Well, that's a lot worse than I thought it would be. I'm just not even gonna look. There's no way. Wait, if I get under there, I'm good, I think, right? Oh, that didn't even kill me. Oh, that didn't even kill me. Okay, we just recoup. Oh, you can still hit me down here. That's chill. Okay, we're good. I don't know why everyone was so worried about anything. Wait, how am I gonna get this beehive? Do you think I get got by a meteor out here? I'm standing on top of this because of what happened to me earlier. Okay, all things considered, 208 is not bad. Right? 208's not bad. Bees almost finished me off. Thank God they didn't. Alright. We survived our first meteor storm. I unfortunately don't like Jazz enough. Well, okay, that's not even true. I like Jazz quite a bit, actually. Let's just end that sentence before it goes places that we don't want it to go. Unfortunately, I can't pause in-game in a way that's meaningful. Hey, a Zed dog. Aren't these like rare or something? Watch it be Zed dog only day, and then this run is just easy mode. Wait, actually though? Okay, well it's just 2 Zed dogs at least. That one's only worth 18. I'm getting scammed. There's a turret right there. There's also a turret right there. There's 3 turrets! What event is it today? Most scrap has transmuted into something small. Okay. Where is my safe zone? It's not here! It's not here! I can't believe I jumped. I almost died from that. What is that? Why is there tulip snake in here? Okay. Well, we can't have a second one come up. So let's run up real quick. I think we play main now. And I'm gonna keep the tulip snake in here, I think. I don't want him outside. Maybe I do want him outside. Give me nature's jetpack. Wow, I had a lot of did I just have an insanely large amount of stamina or something? Oh, I'm lagging. Uh-oh. What's causing me to lag? Flower snakes. Does that mean that I'm gonna get brackens also? Flower man and tulip snakes? Is that the combo I'm dealing with? Unbelievable. I can't believe Zed dogs aren't optimized yet as of version 64. I think they would be. Okay. Well. Ow! Dude. No way that gave me a critical injury. Okay, let's at least get up to health before I step foot in here. Before something bad happens. That tulip snake is dead. Oh no, it wasn't dead, it just didn't see me. I don't even want to go in more, bro. I'm gonna get turreted. And since I have no health, yeah. Okay, well there's the big room from earlier. What the? Yeah, no, we're good. I mean, I'm not good though, because I don't have enough scrap, and it's assurance. Maybe I can be delusional and believe that the network is the other way. Oh. Maybe I can get away with this. Well, we at least have a loot room here. Nature's jetpack before the jetpack fix. Imagine, tulip stakes aren't damaging you now. Loot room with no loot, yep. Sounds about right. That was actually a zero loot room. Love to see it. Okay. Give me a loot room on this side, please. Oh. Random cookie mold sheet. Oh, wait. We're saved. What? We're actually bailed out even. Wait, is the Z-Dog polygons actually what's causing me to lag? That's silly. I wasn't lagging before the Z-Dog. That's not actually a thing, is it? Is there another Z-Dog? Or just this one? That's 3 Z-Dogs though, that's crazy. I mean, one of them wasn't worth anything, but... All two-handed items change into Z-Dogs? Oh, most scrap has transmuted into something small, I see. Oh, okay, that tracks. Cause I didn't get any other two-handed I didn't get any two-handed items. So that's actually a pretty good event. Like, loot-wise. If the only two-handed item I got is an apparatus. There are so many tulip snakes, though. Oh, God. I might die here. Wait, unless it's time for them to go home. To go to bed. It's probably the event, Demon. I think that makes sense. Most scrap has turned into something small. Z-Dog's kind of small. Its loot value is not small. But the Z-Dog itself is small. Okay, I think that is a fine assurance run. Try doing the apparatus clip. Yeah, the apparatus clip has been patched out since a long time ago. I don't even remember when when it was patched out, but I think it was V50 or around that time. That was also a very sad time for me. One of my literal 2 favorite techs in the game have been patched out. Val fire exit jump and apparatus clipping. So if you see me playing in version 40, you'll know why. Oh, we get Eclipse Val again. Fantastic. Yeah. Apparatus clipping getting patched out, like, that one makes sense to me. Val jump getting taken out, that one's just kind of mean. You might have trust issues after this. The scrap might turn into a landmine. Okay. That just sounds like something I'm gonna have to deal with the hard way. I think I play main. Unfortunately. I'm gonna play main. What? Why are you here? Nah, that's not cool, dude. Okay, well. I'm playing fire exit now, I guess. Man. I'm playing... What the... Okay, well now I have a way to deal with the mask. What? What about keys? Do keys change when they picked up? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, well... I don't know if I... Okay, I can take this though. Wait, I can just reroll scrap? Hold on. Ooh, that's worth 81. Oh, scammed. Oh shit! Oh shit! Wait, why did that not kill me? What the hell, brother? I don't know what to do. I'm kind of overwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Hold it before. Okay. Because this is 192 or 182. But it's eclipsed. And I'm on Val. This is a different cash register because it's more valuable than the other one. Yeah, this is just not gonna happen actually. Because then I have to walk up the Val slopes too. And the Val slopes are gonna be not very chill, I think. Do I just go for the guaranteed 56? I think I can afford to re-roll the Easter egg. I might actually keep the Easter egg in case. Easter egg for giants. Stop sign for masked. And then, oh, this isn't the way out. I have to go upstairs. Yeah, and then to the right. Masked enemies can't go through the fire exit. That's why I went to the fire exit. But he's probably on the ship now. I'm not confident I outplayed this. There's a giant right there. And Baboon Hawk. Oh god. Okay. At least that means there's only one giant. I think I want to go all the way around that way though. Because my odds of surviving on that side are better than surviving going straight at him, I think. He's the only giant on the map. Okay, well. Alright guys, we're gonna find out if I get to live this or not right now. I don't get to live this. I don't get to live this. Wait, I'm downhill. Okay. Well. I have two options. One of them is I go deeper into the facility and try to find Maine. Tea kettle. The other is I hope that I get better arm. Oh, there's a bracken right there. Alright. We're playing with the bracken instead. Well, it's gonna keep giving me dead ends. It's gonna make my run a bit easier, I think. Oh, there's a spider. Oh god, dude. What the f- Where did you even come from? Where did you even come from? The Oreo and Coca-Cola collab? Wasn't even aware there was one. Sounds pretty interesting. Hello, Mr. Bracken. Oh, dude! That's a 121 rubber ducky. I don't know where I'm going. If I can find out where my escape is. Okay, guys, this might be the hardest jump I've ever done in the game. Okay, I can explain. I thought you could clear that if you Preserved your momentum, but I clearly did it wrong. I clearly did it wrong. That's not how you do that. Coke flavored Oreos and Oreo flavored Coke. I'd try it. Alright, so remember how I said delete the last 15 minutes of your memory of this stream? Now we're gonna have to delete the last 45. But you can, I promise you can make that jump if you preserve your momentum. Probably not in that way with the rail in the way like that. I'm gonna have to review that jump, honestly. I can't believe Zeekers took out that jump in version 64, actually. It's not even my fault, just learned the hard way. Alright, today, for the first time today, we are going to do an Iron Man run with Brutal Company Minus enabled. I haven't tried it yet. I actually haven't even played any Brutal Company yet up until this point. So we're gonna see how Brutal Company affects the gameplay. So far, our first event of the day. No cuties. Teleportation system error. Air fills with the sound of wings. Don't know what that means. That's... Wait, am I gonna get baboon hawks, dude? As I evaporate into thin air. Yeah, I can't believe I'm not already dead in game yet. I wonder what the wings means, though. Dropping this outside so no hoarding bugs take this. If I get nothing else, at least I have the big bolt. Unless baboon hawks are outside and the big bolt gets taken anyway. Okay. Slowly remembering how to navigate an interior. Just now remembering. 3 hours into the stream about left hug, right hug. Left hug, right hug isn't a thing in Dead by Daylight, so it's been removed from my brain. Viewer Riz. If only the game agreed as well. Oh wait, I've already done this. So looks like I'm just gonna left hug, right hug all the way back here. Locked doors! Fantastic. Is this a big bolt only day, by the way? Are we only getting big bolts? Oh wait, we get a key at least. But which door do we want to unlock? That seems like a spicy door to unlock, because there's a loot room behind it. What's the price of the bolt? It's not worth all that much, unfortunately. Oop. Wait, where did I come from? Is it on the other side of this slime? I think it is. Yeah. I don't think I have that much money here. 65. I let go of the button. Let's go before the slime blocks my entrances. Scaffolding will always be the end of me. No hat, Austin. Yep. I haven't been wearing my hat too much. My hair is getting a bit bigger now and it fits less and less. I do have some like headbands that I wear now, but they also slide up over time. So I'm just kind of letting the hair out. I can probably tie it back now. I just need to get hair ties again. That will be my ideal length when I can start tying it back. Flask. Flask. Left hug. Any Halloween plans? Not really. I haven't thought too much about okay. Well, now that I think about it, it's probably gonna be Forsaken Frontiers. I'm most likely just gonna be gaming on Halloween. Yeah, it's just RNG that I'm getting all these big bolts. That's a good point though. Like using the scrap value to determine if it's what's it called? Oops, all whatever scrap item. I guess I can carry this for now. I mean, I'm gonna drop it eventually. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I saw that. Okay. Cool. So jumping versus snare fleas still works. You know, I feel like that could have been patched before Val jump and experimentation jump, but no, I'm not a game developer, so that seems a bit more game breaking in my head. I'm not sure how much Lethal Company I'll play once Forsaken Frontiers comes out. Like, obviously I'm gonna be making time to still play Lethal Company. But whatever Lethal Company I play around that time, I'm gonna also be using to push Forsaken Frontiers. I actually just really like the game that much, and I really hope that, you know, it takes off. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna try to start like streaming again, a lot more, like my sessions. I think I've gotten over whatever was holding me back from streaming. Oh. And yeah, I don't know if I'll stream the late night Dead by Daylight stuff, but I'll try to make separate streaming time from that also. So that way I can have like a difference between when I'm playing for a stream and when I'm playing just a game as well. Is it up here? Oh brother. Yeah, I think it's this way. .605. I think I'm gonna do this jump over here. Since my other jump down there doesn't work anymore. I could go back for more loot, but I don't know how much time I have. Honestly, 'cause it's already 6:40. I think the mid-ground play is just secure this already. Because one of the big things that's good to do on an Iron Man run for experimentation specifically is secure an apparatus. And if you really want to like push the envelope, then you reroll for beehives. So you reroll for beehives, get good hive spawns, and get an apparatus. That's probably like the best value you can actually get out of experimentation rather than trying to max out on actual loot, I guess. Because the actual loot on experimentation isn't fantastic to begin with. Oh, I want to go back to the Call of Duty thing. I started making gaming videos with Call of Duty Black Ops. I remember the one Call of Duty guy that I used to watch was Make You Say WTF. Because he uploaded a lot of Call of Duty Ninja montages. And that's pretty much all I did in Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2. The reason why I started making videos in Black Ops though, is because Black Ops introduced a theater mode that let me upload 30-second clips to the Call of Duty website that I could then upload to YouTube. And then I would rip them off YouTube and then use Windows Movie Maker to make compilations. And it was kind of cool to see because I noticed that Make You Say WTF started making more Call of Duty videos this year. And he's still doing the ninja stuff, even in the modern Call of Duties, where I thought like ninja game, like people were just had good enough equipment or were more aware of ninja tactics to where they wouldn't fall for it, but turns out people still fall for the ninja stuff. Oh, well, I might be dead. I've seen that like Call of Duty movement's kind of crazy now. Is there a dog? Kind of running around this way so I don't just run directly back into the worm. Kind of playing around this dog also. Trying not to die to a dog again. Yeah, so I'm glad that I went back now. So now I have time for everything that I have to do here. And hopefully this dog doesn't kill me. I did play a somewhat recent Call of Duty. I mean, it's probably old now, but I think it was like Call of Duty Vanguard or something, because it was on sale and one of my roommates got it. I had fun doing that. I didn't learn any of the advanced stuff though. I was just kind of playing casually. I don't know if I'd ever like dedicate time to Call of Duty again. The last shooter game I was playing somewhat regularly was Valorant and CS. I kind of got into like tactical shooters for a little bit. Yeah, I didn't buy Vanguard because it was good. And I've been told many times that it's probably one of the worst ones. But I had a good time still. But I've never really been into like movement shooters. Not even like Apex or anything. I can appreciate like at least the advanced movement in them though. As someone who used to play a lot of Super Smash Bros. Melee, I can't knock games that have like a high technical ceiling. Or games that have like a high skill floor also. That just wouldn't make sense. I don't have any consoles anymore though, just PC. Actually, I have a Wii. I have a Wii from my Melee tournament days. But that's all I have as far as consoles go. I used to have a Nintendo Switch, but I gave it to one of my old coworkers, so I wasn't using it. Okay, where's this hoarding bug? What do you got? Okay, you don't have anything yet? Oh, get jump scared by a pipe real quick. And I have no sense of direction now. Oh shit! Okay, I have a sense of direction all of a sudden. And it's out. That's the only direction that I need. See if I left anything at the fire exit. Hoarding Bug's my new coworker. I try to negotiate with them sometimes. Especially when I don't have a shovel or anything to kill them with. He could have warned me about the thumper though. That would have been cool. Okay. What even is the event today? Experience true exploration plus landmines. This facility was slightly more productive than others. The Tooth Fairy's dream. Okay, so that explains the teeth that I'm getting at least. Thumper just tries or shows up uninvited, honestly. I don't mind seeing Thumpers all that much though. Cause in my head and in my heart, I know that if I buy a shovel, I can deal with him proper. I think I like seeing spiders less. Looks like I didn't get anything here. Did I not come here or did I already loot this? Oh, what the fuck? There's a man-eater too? I didn't even know they could spawn here. Okay, well that's a problem. Okay. I guess I'm getting nothing today. Man-eater's another reason why I want a down patch. It's an okay concept. I don't really like it as an enemy though. Man-eater won't attack you if you're looking at it? Interesting. You can door slam man-eater. Door slamming mentioned? Door slamming is a big part of Forsaken Frontiers, which drops on October 21st. I saw that Cynic uploaded a video on how to deal with the man-eater now. You can't sell me out. Unfortunately, I am unironically pushing Forsaken Frontiers. I actually do like that game a lot. I don't even get paid to push it at all. I wasn't gonna say it, but it seems like I got caught, Smiling Figs. Oh wait, why? Panic and Scream, valuable scrap ahead, Apocalypse, falling rocks, great. Well then. Man. Why can they— oh my god. This is the second time on Val that I've gotten masked enemies. I hate it here. Okay, wedding ring. Okay. Okay. What do we do? Oh, okay. Oh! Not that. Golden cup, what? Oh, it said valuable scrap. Wait, if I get a mask in here, I'm dead. How many inventories am I realistically gonna pull here? God, this could be a good opportunity though to catch up. I don't know if it's gonna happen though. Dude, where was all this crazy stuff when I did Assurance? Ah yes, valuable scrap. We yearn for the mines. Oh, this is valuable. That's also somewhat valuable. Not as valuable as some of the other pieces that I got, but we'll take it, I guess. I have to take that. Small takey. What I'm really looking for is like a weapon though. I guess I should buy a shovel for a Brutal Company Iron Man. Just in case, you know, because it seems like, because like, what am I supposed to do now? There's at least 2 masked outside, and I'm gonna have to deal with them somehow. The shovel's probably a worthwhile investment. Golden cup. Wow, perfume? Maybe I just start making my way back already. Cookie mold pan. Was this patched? No, it wasn't patched. I wanted to see if running across that gap is still a thing. It still is. I'm sure that's gonna get patched at some point. The only parkour left in the game. I don't think you can run across that with a certain carry weight, though. I'm not entirely sure. I only like half remember Bread's video. There was something about not being able to run across it with the... Guys, what's that sound? Anyone got an ID on that sound? Was that just an ambient sound? How's it going, Nico? Yes, it is. Hey, if you're down to play Kletka, I might play Kletka after this. It was gonna be depending if you and Creep were available to play, if I played Kletka. If you guys weren't, though, I was... God damn it. I was just gonna play, Dead by Daylight, probably, Killer. Your ass just woke up. Fine. You can get ready. Good morning, by the way. Nothing like a coffee and some Russian Lethal Company to start your day. Thanks for the follow, Napsta Melon. Wait, there's a turret somewhere. It's like right here, right? I make this. Okay. Now we run for our lives. I don't see myself fully surviving this if they are in the ship. But it is what it is. Let's see how much this beehive is worth. 3 o'clock. Might get some giants soon. 111, that's pretty good. Buy a shovel. Hopefully I can get to the ship and buy one. They're probably camping the ship, so buying a shovel might be a bit difficult. Wow, it's 2 of them. I see one of the... Okay, one of them is on the dam. Hopefully there's only 2. But I think assuming that there's only 2 is a bad assumption to operate under. I'm just glad that it's not on the ship. Yet. But I'm also gonna play as if there's at least 1 in here. What happened to Walking Company? I'll bring it back at some point.
Super hungry. Take you sit.
Okay, come on. I think that's good enough. Because how do I... I should buy a shovel after this quota, though. It would be very funny if there was another one. The other one was on the dam. I saw him in the distance when I came back. Oh, wait, but I should have played it. There was still more loot. So, the masked enemy... Conceptually, one of my favorite additions to the game. But it's also one of my least favorite enemies to go up against. That I still think is fair game. Kidnapper Fox? I just hate that thing. And don't want it in my game ever. Masked, I dislike it, but I'm not mad that it's in the game. The loot is the friends we made along the way. Hopefully we've made enough loot. I wish I was good at zombies. I'm not good at zombies. Zombies is hype though. Now I'm told that underselling here is more efficient than full selling. I don't care. I'm full selling. I'm very curious to see how Zeekers reworks the Kidnapper Fox. I just didn't like how guaranteed of an encounter it was on my runs, no matter what I did. The only time it wasn't a guaranteed thing for me is if I didn't make it past the second quota, but that's not very common on my runs. Dude's not optimal. Okay, dude. You're right, though.
Take your seat.
Hello? Who is this? Are we
Your
friends?
work is invaluable to the company.
That's what I thought he was gonna do, Arcbird. Like, I thought it would be I actually think it would be really funny if he just makes it significantly worse. Kind of like a final middle finger before he fully pivots into his new game. I'm very curious to see how the gaming community receives Zeekers' new game. Because I feel like while there will be some overlap between the people who enjoy Lethal Company and people who just enjoy other Zeekers games, I feel like it's not going to be a lot. It's not going to be the majority, rather. What was I buying again? Oh, I should buy a shovel. Wait, let's see if anything's on sale. Lockpicker's on sale. Belt bag's on sale. We're gonna go to... You know what? I think this is where we actually do the belt bag strat. We're gonna buy a belt bag. We're gonna buy a shovel. And we're gonna buy 2 flashbangs. Wait, was flashbangs on sale? Wait, I bought... Oh my god. They're called stun grenades. I bought 2 flashlights, dude. Oh god. I feel like a final Lethal Company update is imminent. I saw somewhere that Zeekers is working on, what's it called? Oop. Can I store this? Zeekers is working on an ending for Lethal Company, which I feel like it doesn't need, but I guess, you know, creator vision. But, yeah. I think there's gonna be a final one other than bug fixes, at least as far as additions go. Also, thanks for the follow, Akri254. Zeekers has the unfortunate problem where every future game will be directly compared to Lethal. It is what it is. The price of viral success. Anytime I think about like the difficulties I have to face as a Lethal Company content creator that wants to do anything else other than Lethal Company, I just think about how much worse it's got to be for Zeekers, who already has a history of creative diversity, and then now having to have most of his fans and supporters center around just one thing. So in that respect, I feel for him. Doesn't mean I have to agree with the changes or like the changes he makes to Lethal Company, but I can't imagine being on the receiving end of all that. That said, I might be a bit more resilient to opinions when you know when I have a couple more zeros in the bank account. I don't know. I feel like I'd be able to take a lot more if I was making a lot more. Maybe dealing with public opinion is a money problem. Money doesn't solve everything, though. What is this? Okay. This is the first time I've looked at the Moons catalog. Oh, okay, there's scrap multipliers, it seems. So since I'm going to Foggy Offense, the scrap's gonna be worth more. I can see that, Smiling Figs, especially with how poorly received the Kidnapper Fox was by most of the community. It's probably the first time where it was just overwhelmingly negative reception of something he's added to the game, you know? Like, I personally wasn't a big fan of stuff like the Butler or whatever, or Old Bird. Well, I mean, I guess Old Birds were kind of okay. I wasn't a crazy fan of it though. But there were people who loved those, you know. Kidnapper Fox was unanimously unloved. And that's gotta suck as a creative, you know. Do I bring the belt bag in with me? 40 for a big bolt's kind of crazy. Oh, that's right, because it's a scrap multiplier. What? Do I get free stuff? No, I'm missing the free stuff. Maybe I should have stayed, I guess. What could be in that luxurious cargo? I mean, I'm kind of too far to find out, unfortunately. And you know what's crazy? Is that this is the kind of spawn where I could have afforded to not go fire exit, because fire exit was right here next to the main entrance anyway. There's a snare flea in here? Why is this open? Why are both doors open? I didn't read the roll, true. I haven't been reading the roll this whole time. Brutal Company minus showcase, where Austin does not give a shit what's spawning in for Brutal Company minus. Okay, now I bring the belt bag. Fanny pack secured around my waist. Store this key. Do I check past this? Do I even get more? I feel like I don't need to. Wait, I have a flashlight. Haha! Actual value. That's crazy. Oh, from something that I bought on accident. And what this flashlight has told me is that I don't want anything to do with this interior. Okay. Let's skedaddle. Before the Thumper comes and kills me. I actually have a shovel and stun grenades. I'm fully kitted. My only thing is I don't have the tech. Okay. Thanks for the follow, Toast. There's a slight predicament here. Might have activated some old birds. Why? Wait, do I bring the belt bag? You know what? How was I supposed to know that there were birds? Wonder what a Thumper would look like if the body wasn't cut off. I hope that before the end of the game, or before Lethal Company stops getting updates, that he adds the other half. Maybe the other half of the Thumper is what constitutes Jeb, the company building monster. All those tentacles are Thumper legs that came together and became sentient. I'm pretty sure it's in the lore, in the Thumper lore. Someone go scan a Thumper real quick and go read that part of the lore. Incoming, the lore behind the Thumper video that I'm gonna make that just spreads misinformation and stuff that I just came up with. The other half is just a rabbit. It's a shout out to that Thumper. maybe Zeeker's made a good choice of not including the other half of the Thumper. Because then, just imagine if the Thumper had feet for a second. The kind of artwork and stories that would come from that. Or don't think about it. It's probably best to think about that a lot less than I might be pushing. Yeah, don't think about Thumper feet, actually. And the possibilities that that would bring. Or just write it down. I don't know. Up to you. DVD copy of Shark Tale. Zeker would have to add a car wash or something if he decided to include the whole Thumper. You have to bite their lower bodies off in order to hatch. That sounds painful. Then where does it go? Got 421 on that day, by the way. Not bad. Should we be allowed to loot Thumper excrement in V65? What do you guys think? March. Mild weather on March. Handy dandy belt bag. Although, I don't think I bring the belt bag yet. I think I check main for... Well, there are landmines outside. Z-Dog plushies. Ship lever malfunction. Yeah, because I'm gonna bring it on the second or third trip. Wait. How much is this? 146! I have to run this. Even though Z-Dogs will probably outpace this. This is too much to ignore. And again, we now have the option. Almost ran into that. B64 Thumper has prosthetic legs and runs 200 kilometers per hour. Hopefully we get an stamina buff if that's the case. How does a Thumper poop and pee if they eat it? Maybe they don't. They don't eat it. It's not part of their lower legs. Thumper is built different. I need a reverse Thumper, where in order for them to hatch, their legs have to eat their top half. Or something like that. I feel like I'm gonna walk into a landmine at some point. Here's an update that gives both seats an eject button. Or an eject button for the trunk also. Wait, so there's landmines inside? That's crazy. That needs to be nerfed. Oh, overshot that somehow. I bet you there's a Z-Dog in there. Told you. I had a feeling. Something about weird... Okay, well, I'm not going in there. Something about weird spawn tables makes stuff spawn in that room. I don't know if I run that one. I don't know if I have time. I think it's more cost of, or I get more of a return from running Z-Dogs. Bottles? What the hell? Wait. Hold on. All of a sudden it's worth running. It's gonna be the last thing I do though, I think. Holy, yo, dude. These landmines are not as visible as I'd hope. Weird that I got bottles though. This is not a Zed dog. You know, an eject button that shoots out all the scrap from the back might be so anti-high quota that Zeekers might actually add it. Here's hope. I got the super comfy voice on today. Kind of leaning more into that kind of energy again. You know, I'm remembering that the majority of my audiences, especially the YouTube ones, kind of just put my videos on in the background while they do stuff or sleep. So I want to lean into that energy a bit more. I also can't really fake excitement for Lethal Company. So kind of just game into game, know what I'm saying? We'll see what kind of energy I bring into Kletka though, if you're able to get ready for that. Just NPR, but Lethal Company. You know, I actually am thinking about doing like some sort of Lethal Company podcast type thing. So instead of like talking about different stuff on my other YouTube channel, just kind of talk about the same things I would have talked about on that channel, but play Lethal Company while I do it. I think that's one way I can sustain playing Lethal Company for a bit longer. Because something that I want, I mean, it's something that I've talked with you about quite a bit before, but like, my understanding is that there's two different types of content. There's entertainment content and educational content. And when I was getting into YouTube last year, I was leaning more towards the education side. And Lethal Company was a deviation from that and leaning more into the entertainment side. But I still want to do education type content. But I gained a following doing entertainment. And I want to see if there's like an intersection for that. That's why I like had that focus for content creators in my Discord as well. I don't think I handled it as effectively as I could have. But that doesn't mean that I can't try to find a way to bridge gaming and education type stuff with my Lethal Company run still. Lethal Company is the Subway Surfers into learning. Exactly. Imagine there's a timeline where people learn about Naval Ravikant and start reading his stuff because I brought it up in a Lethal Company video. And it's a timeline that I personally can make possible. Exclamation mark Naval if you want to check out Naval's book, by the way. Imagine I decided to get my life together because I watched a Chef Austin video where he was playing Lethal Company and he brought up some good stuff. Drawing right now, voice is amazing for background noise. Let's go. That's what I'm shooting for. It's something that I kind of forgot along the way, I guess, and something I want to lean into a lot more again. I make this right? Yeah. Voice, I could read a cheesecake recipe. If only I had a good cheesecake recipe. My mom makes a pretty good cheesecake, though. Maybe I'll ask her when she comes back from the Philippines. Thumper piggies? That's fried, dude. But that's also my fault, so... Speaking of fried, I'm about to jump over this baboon hawk. Okay. Now we have 2 beehives. Huh? Oh wait, 12 p.m.? Oh, so I have to wait till midnight to leave? Fair enough. Well, time to hydrate, I guess. Remember to drink water if you haven't already. Just because it's leaving at 12 p.m. doesn't mean I'm gonna stay until 12 p.m. Wonder if I should... Okay. I wonder if that means I should hold my shovel at least. Just in case the baboon hawks decide to have some funny business. So I thought baboon hawks weren't supposed to be able to come into the ship. But I've had issues where they come into the ship. Maybe not on March specifically, but... Yeah, it turns out reading this is important. It literally says ship lever malfunction, and I just... You see that? You see that baboon hawk madness? That thing just walked right through me. There are landmines outside. I kinda gotta use the bathroom, low-key. But the thing is, if I go to the bathroom and then the ship takes off while I'm in there, I'm gonna lose quite a bit of money. I mean, I have some time. It's 8:34. Can the mobs trigger landmines outside? They cannot, because monsters can't trigger landmines on their own. Only, as far as I'm aware, only players and scrap items can trigger landmines. And I guess store items. Otherwise, a lot more stuff would explode inside. Okay. Yeah, we just wait. Lawless creatures, absolutely. I do not like them. Okay. One more hour, I think. Or two. I think that means it's 10 p.m. There's a mod that makes it so where mobs can trigger landmines. I've never played with it, but I thought it was pretty interesting. I think it would make some maps a lot easier. Especially if the AI doesn't account for landmines, because it normally doesn't have to. The most common way I see an enemy trigger a landmine is when a Bracken is taking a body away. And the body triggers the landmine and kills the Bracken. How's it going, Alien? Yep, I've decided to end my hiatus and come back. Modded high quota leaderboards have brought me back for the time being, and I think that can carry me into October 21st for the release for Forsaken Frontiers, because there's a lot I can do with Brutal Company. That said, Brutal Company hasn't changed too much of my play experience, I think. But, well, most of the time. There are some days where it's just kind of like, okay, that's definitely a Brutal Company thing. But it's been pretty chill, relatively speaking. Lethal won't be getting any updates anytime soon. Game gonna die. I think it still has some life. Even after, even post, even when Zeker stops updating it. But, you know, I'm not counting on Lethal Company staying alive or having crazy viewership. I'm really hoping that Forsaken Frontiers will be the pivot. So in that respect, Forsaken Frontiers has some decent timing as well. Yeah, it's been an interesting few weeks away from stream, not gonna lie. Had a lot of personal stuff happen, and played a lot of Dead by Daylight, like around 70 hours off stream. But it's time. One thing about being a professional, which I try to be as a content creator, you're either, like when it comes to stuff like this, you're either a hobbyist or a professional. And as someone who makes his livelihood off doing this, I should be leaning towards the latter. Part of being a professional is showing up, so I've decided that my break is over and I'll start showing up again. Hydraulics jammed still? Look down. Ship hydraulics offline. Might have trust issues after this. Okay, I don't know what look down means. The trust issues one means that whenever I pick up scrap, it can change into something else. And hydraulics jammed, if that means I'm here till midnight again, then so be it. But I think that means the doors won't close. But as far as Lethal Company dying, if Lethal Company dies so Forsaken Frontiers can live, that is an ideal outcome. Okay, well it's not ideal that Lethal Company dies, but I think Lethal Company still deserves to live on. But the more... What the fuck, dude? Just random motorcycles outside my house. Kinda loud, actually. No door closing for Chef. That's why I'm waiting for Forsaken Frontiers. Forsaken Frontiers has a pretty awesome door slamming mechanic, reminiscent of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that I was getting good at right before the end of the playtest. So, day one Forsaken Frontiers, I'm going all aggro. Aggro in a way that I was learning how to be on the last day of the playtest. It's gonna be a fun time. Large axle. You know, I bought a shovel with the belt bag and everything, only to not bring it when I actually need it. That's crazy. Maybe I should make a trip back right now and deal with this enemy. Guys, does tree jump still work in version 64? If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be sad. Yeah, Smiling Fit is like one of the last things I did before my break. I got to play the closed beta for Forsaken Frontiers, and it was the first time I got to play with a lot of the Lethal Company speedrunning and high quota community. It was a good time. Very good time. I had no expectations going into it, and came out questioning what I was doing, spending so much time playing Lethal Company and not giving other games a shot. And like, it's gonna have pretty tough competition because it's a horror extraction game. Very similar gameplay loop to Lethal Company. So it's going to be directly compared to it, and when a horror extraction game gets directly compared to Lethal Company, it usually doesn't win. And that has been the case with all Lethal likes that I've played so far. Like Pilgrim, Sketchy's Contract, Murky Divers, all of them fall short. Forsaken Frontiers is the first time where I played one and like, wait a minute, this actually has something going on for it. And yeah, I mean, maybe it's because I got to play with a bunch of cool people that might have influenced it, but honestly, if you watch the VODs back, even though I was in a lobby with a bunch of people, I spent a lot of time by myself, just enjoying myself being a gamer. Like, I kind of wish that I spent more time interacting with the people in that lobby, but I was just hardcore gaming.
Hello?
I'll take that. I feel like I should have lost that exchange. The game disagreed. Oh yeah, I did play Content Warning also. I just did not like Content Warning, I'm not gonna lie. I can see why Content Warning was fun though, but it was really, like, as someone who already does YouTube, it was kind of weird, like, going that extra meta level, trying to be a content creator in a game, and for silly purposes. Like, me personally, even though Lethal Company is a pretty silly game and it ends up yielding silly results, I don't really go out of my way to make silly content, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of the challenges and stuff that happens, it ends up being silly because that's the nature of the game. But it's nothing that I've ever really forced. And I think there's a big difference. Content Warning, I was forcing it because that's kind of like what you have to do in the game. And I'm not a big fan of forcing stuff. That's why, like, when I need a break from Lethal Company, I take it. Even though, like, from like a business standpoint, a content creator standpoint, it makes the most sense for me to play Lethal Company even if I don't want to. But that's like the boundary that I've set for myself. Games should just be allowed to kiss instead of constantly being compared to each other. For real. Okay, I guess this is where I figure out what this guy is. There's a thumper. Oh god! Oh, well. Okay, I think my trip here is done. The only time I really wanted to play Content Warning was when I thought about the solo content angle, like how much of a viewer quota can I meet playing Content Warning solo. But I low-key got like motion sickness playing Content Warning, and then Astral Spiff beat me to the punch when it came to a solo Content Warning. But I'm glad to know that his solo Content Warning video did well. That just kind of gave me some vindication that it would have been a good content angle. That dude reached 1 million views, well 1 million view quota in Content Warning solo, which I think is pretty insane. I'm spotted by a giant somewhere, by the way. Bro, stop. Okay. Maybe I should have stopped for a second and dealt with the baboon hawk. Decisions were made and they weren't the best. It's unfortunate. But that might have been the last one for the Iron Man runs. I'm at a 2-hour recording, so I'll have to revisit this, I think. So yeah, that'll be it for the Iron Man runs. Nico, if you're down to play Kletka, this is where I'll pivot. Otherwise, I'll have to figure something else out.